So what do you do? It's a pretty common question when you're getting to know someone new, right? I'm a pastor. I'm a nurse. I am a mechanic. I am a mom. I am retired. Do you see what happened there? What do you do became who are you? That language might signal how closely we associate those two things, what we do and who we are. That can become a problem when we base our identity and value on the status of our work, and the same goes from our view of the status of others and what they do. In Luke 5 it says, "After this he," meaning Jesus, "went out and saw a tax collector named Levi sitting at the tax booth, and he said to him, 'Follow me.' And he got up and left everything and followed him." Levi worked as a tax collector, a profession not exactly likely to generate admiration then or now. But Jesus called Levi. He invited him to follow me. Who Levi became from that point on was a Christ follower. The word vocation comes from the Latin word for call. Traditional language uses the word vocation to be related to what sort of work a person does. In medieval times, vocation was understood to be a special calling to the monastic life as a priest, a nun, or a monk. That wasn't how Martin Luther saw it, though. He believed that the call of God comes to each one of us in our daily, ordinary lives. He argued that all Christians have a vocation, and that every type of work we do can be understood as God's calling for us. Regardless of whether we earn a paycheck or not, what we do to earn a paycheck, all of our work is given to us by God. We are his co-conspirators in remaking the world, an active call to partnership to make thy kingdom come. At the time of the Reformation, Luther's new way of describing calling was liberating. It gave new importance to laity and encouraged people to seek and serve God in their daily work. I wonder if we might not benefit by a similar refocus. We don't have a religious life and a work life, a family life and a community life. We have a life, and it all belongs to God. Our work is our vocation because our whole life belongs to him. There's a verse I have always thought of as quintessentially Lutheran in Ephesians 2, which says, "For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that's not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not the result of works, lest any man should boast." The very next verse speaks to vocation. "For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God has prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." And everything we are and do, we belong to God. He has work to be done in the world. You are not just earning a paycheck or pursuing a hobby or serving on a committee. You are partnering with God, and he has prepared things for us to do beforehand. So our job is mostly just to pay attention and show up. Our understanding of vocation can change our focus from status to service and from importance to faithfulness. In my life, it's helped me to see people around me with eyes of greater compassion. When I remember my work belongs to God, it helps me listen more deeply, think more calmly, and react with greater patience. I don't do that perfectly, of course, but making a deliberate effort to remember that I belong to God, all of me, all of the time, does make a difference. As we think about stewardship and our time, talents, and commitments to work together as community at Immanuel, think of the call of God to you right now, at this moment in time and at this moment in your life. What new possibilities for service do you see? In the weeks ahead, you'll have a chance to fill out an estimate of giving card and a time and talent sheet. Between now and then, think a little bit about your vocation and how God might be calling you to partner in his work here. Thank you.